Okay, and here we are in a little bit of tech news to start the day off with. I highlighted the title because they're using some kind of strange CSS in their website that messes with OBS, but a satellite now can give people in the Arctic 100 megabyte per second connection to the Arctic. That's better internet than I can get here. That's not fair. Yeah, eh? Anyway, I just thought I'd throw this up there just to start the day off with, and I've been kind of catching up on sleep and everything else. So if you're wondering what's going on and why I haven't posted much lately or been around to your channels and said hi to people and whatnot, I'm just really burned out a little bit, and you need a little rest here and there. Yeah. So the other thing I was looking at that terms of service thing, and I think it's also going to affect anybody who posts links like this, because I don't have the permission from them to because their page is copyrighted to post this. This will be a big issue. Okay. Um, Also, there is things like memes. Okay, that will directly affect it. Okay, because you take someone's image and you put a meme on it and whatever, right? And everybody does that, right? Well, that's going to end. That's the whole thing that the governments and the rich people want is you to stop doing that, right? And it's just going to leave. It's going to make YouTube look like Twitch, and eh, it's reasons why I don't use Twitch very much, and it's I don't know. They're elitist over there, and it bothers me. Okay. Anyway, sometimes they can be. I mean, it's not everybody's that like that, but you just run into somebody like that, and it gives you a bad vibe of whatever, right? So anyway, I was trying to mess around with the 4.24 Unreal Engine, and it's a mess at the moment, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Uh, I'll just leave that one to itself. They're they're gonna be playing with that for a little while. They've added features, and the features are totally not working. And I try to use this chaos thing, and it wants me to rebuild the engine. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do that because Windows 7 and Visual Studio 2017, it won't work. And uh, uh, yeah, so forget it. So this is another issue that Epic better pick up on, because there's more than half of the Windows users are you still using Windows 7. And I'm going to say this, okay, that if you don't solve this problem of the Windows 10 and 7 thing, where you include the 7 and you do what other software has done and just go right to Windows 10, you've just lost half the Windows users, okay? Because the games will come out, they'll be Windows 10 only, and then these guys will go to Unity, okay? It'll be a forced move, something we didn't want to do, but you know what? I've been talking to people from Unity that do Unity stuff, and and if this is the case, then enjoy, because then you're going to lose a lot of your developers. I mean, all these freebies are great, but if I can't use them, they're no good to me. It's not free then. And to the people that are thinking, well, you can go buy an enterprise edition of Windows 10. It doesn't have telemetry. Oh, yes, it does. We found out that they lied, and it has telemetry. Okay? Microsoft needs to be kicked right in the nuts for this, and they need to be kicked hard and told to take that crap out and start over. They need to do a Windows 11 that's basically an upgraded Windows 10 without the telemetry, and be transparent about it, because it doesn't matter, right? Like, see, like, look, I'm getting an ad here for Windows 10. No, I don't want it, right? And I won't be buying a new computer that has Windows 10. I'll buy it in parts and I'll put Linux on it. Now this is the other point, right? The migration to Linux is very possible. Okay, Blender can be done with Linux. Uh, the graphics drivers and everything else is matured enough that Linux is viable. There's no way I'd ever go Mac. Mac is just overpriced garbage. Um, anybody that you get anybody that's using a Mac and talks Mac is just if you're a real developer, you would know what I'm talking about. And then these people are wannabes. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. This is kind of like a little crossroads time. I hope they fix this because if it doesn't get sorted, they've made some user interface changes too, which kind of annoys the heck out of me. But you know, if it's something that stays the same for a while, then fine, right? Um, there's some good additions that I saw there that would be cool, and I don't know. We'll see where this goes because this just as it's always like just as you get going and you're getting on your feet and you're going really good and cruising, you got your vision, you're focused, and something kicks you right in the teeth and says, and I'm like, ah, jeez, here we go again. I mean, I just want to settle into, you know what, I'm tempted just to stick to 4.22 and just do something, right, and stay with it, okay? I mean, if every month you're going to come out with another version, you're gonna have 400,000 developers spread across 15 different versions of your engine. How do you support that? Okay, that's a fear. Like right now, I got 3 versions of your engines installed on my computer. I can't have that. That's too much space. Okay. Now I'd like to try this chaos stuff out. I'd like to try some of the other stuff out, but I mean, one of the guys showed the code in there that they hadn't even compiled the stuff for it. It was nulled, basically nulled out. It's like they put it in to where it should be, but then they didn't compile it and the reason is they know what I know, and that's it can't be done for Windows 7 users. And Microsoft won't support Windows 7 anymore, so this is a problem, eh? They're going to have to come up with code themselves to sort it. And they don't want to do it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is then. Where did my cigarettes go? The bloody hell. Oh, right there. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, some new games came out on the Epic Store. One of them was just they had really weird controls for this Diablo 2 like thing, and it was using the keyboard. I was like, no. And it was just weird the way it was done. I couldn't get into it. It annoyed me that because I'm used to Diablo, right? So that's one thing. If you're gonna make a game like that, make your controls mouse driven because otherwise you're gonna have problems with people wanting to play or not wanting to play your game. All right. Where to go? Yep. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there and whatnot, and see where this goes. But anyway, now you can have 100 megabit internet anywhere. Dun dun dun.